Good evening and welcome to our channel. We begin tonight with a shocking story that has shaken America's political world. Conservative activist and commentator Charlie Kirk has died after being shot at Utah Valley University. The shooting happened during an event that drew around 3,000 people. Kirk was addressing the crowd when a single shot rang out, striking him in the neck. Witnesses describe panic and confusion spreading through the audience as security personnel rushed to pull him from the stage. Many attendees can be seen on video diving for cover, while others try to figure out where the gunfire had come from. Investigators now believe the shot was fired from some distance away. The main focus is on the Losi Center, a building on campus that overlooks the area where Kirk was speaking. Video evidence shows a figure moving quickly across the rooftop of that building in the moments immediately following the shooting. Experts reviewing the footage have pointed out something important. The sound on several recordings reveals a distinct sequence. First, the sharp crack of a bullet passing through the air. Then, a split second later, the deeper thump of the gun's muzzle blast. This sequence indicates the shooter was not close to the stage, but positioned farther away, consistent with a rooftop vantage point. Law enforcement moved quickly after the incident, detaining 2 people. One was taken into custody right after the shooting, and another was questioned later for obstruction of justice. But both individuals were released without charges. As of now, no one has been officially named or identified as the shooter. The weapon used has also not yet been recovered. The investigation is being handled at the highest levels. The FBI, state police, and local law enforcement are all working together, analyzing video from multiple angles, interviewing witnesses, and examining potential ballistic evidence. The Utah Valley University campus was locked down immediately after the incident, and classes have been canceled through the weekend while the investigation continues. Utah's governor has called this a political assassination, describing it as a deliberate attack on a public figure because of his political views. While officials stop short of confirming a motive, they are treating the incident as a targeted act, not a random shooting. The reaction has been swift and emotional. Leaders across the political spectrum have condemned the violence. Supporters of Kirk have expressed grief and anger, while even his critics have denounced the shooting, warning about the growing dangers of political extremism and violence in the United States. Charlie Kirk was a well-known and polarizing figure. As the founder of Turning Point USA, he built a strong following among young conservatives and was a frequent commentator on television, podcasts, and social media. He was a prominent voice in Republican circles, often praised for energizing young voters, but also criticized for his confrontational style and controversial remarks. His sudden and violent death is already being described as a turning point moment in America's political climate. And while questions remain about who fired the shot, why, and how security was breached, one thing is certain: this event will leave a lasting mark. It raises urgent concerns about the safety of political figures, the security of public events, and the rising tensions in America's political life. Tonight, the investigation is ongoing. Authorities are urging the public to come forward with any information, videos, or eyewitness accounts that could help identify the shooter. Until then, the death of Charlie Kirk remains a grim reminder of how fragile public safety can be in a deeply divided time. We will continue to follow this developing story and bring you updates as soon as new details emerge. For now, stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the latest on this and other breaking news.